If you a real bitch, don't let it up.
So, I really don't have an intro yet. I'll have one put together soon. So, stop worrying about that. But this video is kind of gonna be a sad video. Not really sad, but you know, like a eye opener. Kind of like like a lesson if you've been there before. You know, a story time basically, and like me and my mom's relationship and how like it's gotten better than what it's been, and like me coming out and stuff like that. So yeah. So topic number one is basically like me growing up and like trying to find myself and my sexuality. So excuse me, I am gay, and it's kind of hard. I've never really been able to like say those words out loud to anybody. It was always hard. Like I really didn't like. I denied it when I was young. Like everybody asked you, "Oh, you gay?" No, I'm really not. Like I don't like boys. I like girls. I even tried to fake it with a couple of girlfriends and stuff like that. I did want the girlfriends, but like then again, like when I got them, I felt weird. Like I did stuff that I shouldn't have been doing in a relationship. Like stuff that I was doing for her, like to her, like I expected to get from somebody else. Like the stuff I was doing for her, I was expecting to get the same thing. You feel me? Like it's kind of hard to explain, but you know, when I was growing up, like it was really hard to have a relationship with anybody because you know I never really got showed how to have a relationship with anybody. Not even like dating relationships, like friendships, bonds, relationships, period, with anybody. I never got showed how to like keep one, maintain one because the relationships I had with other people in my life, I never really opened up to them enough to express my emotions and anything. So that's the main reason. Another reason is I never really had my mom in my life or my dad in my life because my mom, it's not even about my mom, not me not having my mom in my life. People kept my mom away from me. Like they told me like stuff my mom did that she really didn't do. Like they were like basically like painting this picture of a fucked up person, excuse my language. Painting this picture of a messed up person that's not even really what it is. Like my mom is a hard worker. She's a boss. She get what she want when she want it, and she don't even really need to do much for it. Like yeah, she work. My mom has 6 kids. I'm the oldest, and it's my sister. She's under me, and then it's my brother, and then another sister, and then another sister, and then a baby. So there's 6 of us. My mom has 4 girls and 2 boys. But enough of that though. Um, they just always try to make my mom seem like a bad person, and that's not what the case is. Now my dad on the other hand, yeah, he was never really there for me. He didn't do much. He did like the bare minimum. Like out of me living, I've only probably like really seen my dad and enjoyed time with him like 5 or 6 times, and that's bad. Like I've always wanted a relationship with my dad, like have that man in my life to show me what to do and what not to do and how to be a man. Yeah, I'm gay, but I still need that, you know, man figure in my life. I have my mom and she's trying to do as much as she can, and there's stuff that she doesn't understand sometimes, and I try to like, you know, but she'll never understand. She'll never get it because I don't think it's meant for her to understand. Like if my dad was here, like I feel like he would get and he would understand everything about me and what I go through and stuff like just the general stuff. I feel like if he was here, stuff would be different. Way different. I feel I wouldn't be struggling as much as I am now. My mom wouldn't be struggling as much as she is now. Like I feel like if my dad was here and he did right, we would be cool because I am the oldest. If it would have started with my dad and it would have kept going, we would be cool. My mom would have kids by the same person. Like majority of all of her kids are by the same person, but we're not like like a year apart from each other. Like we're all spread out. Like we're 3 and 4 years spread out apart, and it's hard being an older brother. I don't have my brother and my sisters in my life right now. It's a lot of family issues, and they're just not here right now, and it's hurting my heart. Like, it's bad that I can't touch them and hug them and kiss them and feel them. Like, being here, like, I love being an older brother. Like, it warms my heart. My little sister, she's my everything. Like, she's only 2. You know, 2-year-old babies are the best. Like, if you get attached to a baby, it's the best. It's the best feeling. But yeah, I don't have them in my life right now, and it's hard for me to bear with it. Like, I'm stressed out. Like, I'm always sad, and I don't even show it sometimes. Like, people don't even know the half. Like, if I really opened up, like, most people would really be like, damn, like, I never knew. Yeah, I really don't get into that. Like, but as I keep on doing YouTube, and hopefully, God willing, this will be a consistent thing. Like, I'll continue to do this. I'll do video. Like, I'll keep posting stuff. Like, I need your support. That's another thing too. Like, if I want to keep this thing going, I'm gonna need support from everybody. So yeah, but I'm kind of jumping all over the place. I need to stick to the program, like what the purpose of this video was. So topic number 2, me coming out and to my mom and everything. So that's the story time of it. I'll talk about the time my coming out story. So it was Pride, New York Pride that just passed. I was going with my cousin and her girlfriend. Now, I didn't know that my mom was gonna come to the house until to come to my cousin's house I didn't know she was gonna come that early, that soon. So I wasn't planning on telling my mom at all. Like, I didn't know she was gonna be there. Like, when I heard her knock on the door, I got up, I hid all of my stuff. Like, I had a wig, a dress, makeup, everything. Like, I had all of my stuff. 2.5. And I had already been dressed, so I just covered up myself and sat on the bed and hit my feet because my toes were painted too. I had to hide myself because I didn't want my mom to see anything. And she was there and everything. Me and my cousin, we chilling, we smoking and stuff. And my cousin's getting dressed. Her and her girlfriend are almost finished getting dressed, and I haven't got started getting dressed at all. I'm still I was already dressed, but I haven't finished. I hadn't done my hair, I hadn't done my makeup, I hadn't done anything. I'm still just sitting there covered up. I'm still sitting there covered up, and my cousin why you not getting dressed? I'm cause my mom here. She was boy, and then I was I don't want to go no more. I was I don't even want to go no more. My mom was why you want to go no more? I was cause I don't want to go. Mind you, my mom knew where we was going. I didn't know my cousin told my mom where we was going. I told her I was going to Pride, but you know, I didn't fully say the reasons and everything why. So yeah, I just went in the other room and closed the door. My cousins was in there, and my cousin and her girlfriend was in there, and I just took off the blanket and I was I'm gonna tell her. And I didn't even tell her. I just started getting dressed. I took off the blanket and I was dressed, already had my dress on. So the deal with the dress was, it was a mesh kind of fishnet thing, material type, and it was a tube top, and then it came across like this, and it fit my body, and then it zipped up in the front, and then it had a black bodysuit under it, and then it had a leotard type thing. It was a bodysuit basically with a fishnet dress over top of it. It was connected, it was a 2-in-1 thing. I had that on, and it was the Jamaican flag colors. It was red, well, not the Jamaican flag colors, but those colors. It was red, yellow, green, white, and the black. And I had red shoes to pair with it, but I really didn't wear my shoes. Shoes were only for the picture. They were I'll post pictures later in the video of what everything looks like if I still can find some. But I don't have pictures of the dress, but I most definitely can find a picture of the shoe and put it in there. But yeah, I had the red shoes. I had a long, it was 32 inches. Yeah, bone straight, middle part, long wig. I had makeup. I had my nails were done. Everything not my nails were done, but they were gonna get done. Like I had nail polish and everything. My toes were painted. The whole boom shebang. I had big hoop earrings, all of that. And I just got dressed, and then I came out in the living room, and I was like, Mom, do this look right? She was like, yeah, that's cute. And it's basically like me coming out. Like I didn't fully come out the word. My mom's like, Mom, like I'm gay. Like I didn't know. Like I just had to like just come out. Mom like, this cute. Da-da-da. She's like, yeah. And then that's how that went. And then yeah. So me and my mom have been best friends since. Like me and her have never been really close, but we're the closest we've ever been. Like we live together. Like she is my rock. She's my best friend. Like if I don't like I have friends, but like she's my only real friend. Like she's been, of course she's had me, but she's the only really one that's really been there. And me and her relationship is strong and is gonna get even stronger. Like yeah, we have our ups and downs sometimes, but it's like that's something we need to work on, you know. So anyways, back to the story. So after I finished getting dressed and everything, we took pictures, me and my cousin and her girlfriend, and then we had a ride. My mom we got a ride to the bus station in Philly, and we took the Peter Pan from Philly to New York. It was like a 2-hour, 3-hour drive. I don't even know how long it was because I was asleep. Like when I got on there, I was cold. I was over. I was ready to go to sleep, so I jumped to sleep. And then when I woke up, we were there. It was a crazy night. Pride was crazy. I had so much fun. Like we got to New York at like 4. We missed everything, but we still like the main stuff. Like when we got there, everything was just like not finishing up, but like it's been going on for a minute. Like when we got there and we walked, like we witnessed Tiana Taylor on the float, like she was coming by, and it was just a lot. It was beautiful. So we just fell in with the crowd, and the crowd moved us. Like we didn't move ourselves, we just followed the crowd. Like the crowd moved us. Like we were walking in the crowd and got stuck in the crowd, and we just ended up in the crowd with them. And that's how that went. Like I had so much fun. We got there at like 3, and we didn't leave until like, all right, so story time part 2 to go with that. So what's not story time? It's still considered the same story time. So yeah, we are ready to go home. Like I'm over it. I ran out of money. Like I came with like $60 and I was broke by the time it was time for me to go. Like I bought food, you know, snacks. Like it's New York. I got a lot of stuff that I don't want to disclose in the video because I don't want to, you know, I don't know what YouTube is going to do if I post it and I talk about it. So I'm not even going to leave that in there. But let's just say I spent a lot of money, and I was thirsty. It was hot. You know, my feet was hurting. I had slides on, and I was just ready to go home. My wig sweated out. I just took it off, like my glue. I couldn't. I was ready to go. I was over it. And when we were finally on our way back to the train to get on the bus, like none of the buses were running. Like no more Peter Pans were running. We didn't even have like the proper funds to get back on a Peter Pan. Like we didn't know that it was gonna be. We thought we had a round trip ticket. We only had a one-way ticket to get to New York, so we had to wait till the next morning to get on the River Line. Now that was the. I don't think it was the River Line. New Jersey Transit train. It wasn't the Petco, it was the New Jersey Transit train. Yes, there we go. We got picked up all the way in New York. Like, and we took it from New York all the way to, if I'm not mistaken, Trenton. And then I think from Trenton, we took the River Line. Yeah, from Trenton, we took the River Line all the way to the New Jersey, to the Walter Reed Transportation Center. So from, okay, I'm gonna do the whole, okay. So we took the train from New York to Trenton. And then from Trenton, we took the River Line to the Walter Reed Transportation Center. And from the Transportation Center, we took the Patco all the way to Ferry Station. And from Ferry Station, we walked back to my cousin's house. So we had been in the same outfit from the day before. Now, mind you, I told y'all, my dress was a leotard and I had like no shorts on, so my thighs were rubbing together all night from walking. Like when I got home, I had like a rash, like my thighs were rubbed together. They were rubbed down, like it hurted so much. I was ready to just, and that's another reason why I was over when I went home. I was ready to go home, like my thighs was burning, my feet, I was ready to go. So when I got back to her house, I collapsed like on the couch, like, oh my God, I'm so tired. And I looked at the clock, I'm like, shit, ooh, shoot, I have to go to work. I have to go to work. So I got up, I had to walk home from my cousin's house. It's like a 15-minute walk from my cousin's house to my house. When I got there, I looked at the clock, I'm like, I'm gonna be late for work. I just called out of work, even though I shouldn't have. I should have just went to work. I was gonna be late, but I just was like, you know what, I need to just go to sleep. I slept all day. Like, I slept all day. Like from when I got home, from my cousin's house, I woke up, it was like 4 o'clock. And mind you, I got home at like 8 o'clock, 8:15. I didn't wake up till 4 o'clock. Like I slept all day long. It was the best sleep I ever had. So yeah, that was basically the story of me coming out to my mom. And I'm happy that I came out to her because I'm free to be who I am. And I wouldn't have to have this wall built up and hide from my mom. Like I can. What the fuck? I'm tripping. But me, I wouldn't have to hide who I am from my mom and have this wall built up. You know, I could be free to be who I am, and I know I'm accepted where I'm at, and me and my mom's relationship is just gonna grow stronger and stronger. So there is a hole. Yeah, there is a hole in here. I knew, but that's why the bed is always like deflating so fast. I gotta figure out where the hole is. But yeah, I am going to continue doing YouTube, and I'm gonna pray, God willing. This is gonna be the start of something new, and I'm speaking to existence. This is gonna be the next. I'm gonna, you know, work my way up, and yeah, with the help of people out there, people like you that may be watching this video, that, you know, have been in a situation that I've been in before. Like, I don't want to make this video too long. I'm already on 12 minutes, and then I don't want to make one video too long, so I already have another another video to make one video, and that other video is probably like 10 minutes long, and this is another 12-minute video, so I'm gonna have to like break it up. So I'm gonna make my story number 2, my video number 2, story time number 2, about what I was gonna talk about, and I don't want to spoil nothing, so I don't want to spoil anything. So though I talk so ghetto and ratchet, like I need to enunciate my words when I'm talking. I don't want to spoil anything for video number 2, so I'm gonna save it, and hopefully with the support of y'all, there will be a video number 2. There will be a story time number 2, and with the help of y'all, how about this? I'll let y'all pick what I do as a video, or what I, you know, what I do on my channel. How about that? Y'all let y'all pick. I'll just be a free-for-all channel. Like, y'all put in the comments what y'all want to see me do and stuff that, like, if I agree with it, like, dang, I ain't never did this before, then, like, yeah, I'll, or something like, if, like, dang, I wanted to do this and they read my mind, then I'll do that video. So that's basically what that'll be about. So with that being said, this is the end of the video. I will see y'all in the next one.